Well, what is the difference between content marketing and content creation? Content creation is a big movement right now. A lot of people putting up videos on YouTube and blogging and all kinds of stuff, but there is a distinct difference. And although the two terms can be used interchangeably, we focus here on content marketing, using content to market something else. Think of it in the art world. If you look at famous art around the world, art in itself is designed to be appreciated for what it is. You look at art and you see it and you gain value just from the appreciation, the piece, the whatever it speaks to you about, versus graphic design. Graphic design is art, but it is not pure art. It is not pure design. Its goal is to lead to something else. So if you're designing a flyer or a website or a banner ad, those things point to something else. They lead others to a sale or to making an action or to initiating some sort of response, versus the art in and of itself is what we look at. Well, the same would be for content creation. Content creation, think of that as the art. A lot of people just want to make videos of themselves or just write about their thoughts. They're creating content, but it is not designed to market something else. It might be marketing its own self, but it's not marketing for the purpose of doing marketing. And so we think about content. Over here at OnStrategy, one of the businesses that has helped us and we've worked with, they have a whole slew of content and different articles, white papers, things like that to help companies develop better business strategy, to organize their metrics and their employee staffing, all that stuff. And so this is just one of hundreds of articles that have been written. Some have videos, some have charts, some have things that help people to develop business strategy for their company. And you could gain value in this content with or without purchasing their services. So obviously, OnStrategy hopes that some people that read this want to take the next step and initiate a consultation and to have expert advice that will go along with strategy development. But not everyone is going to do that. Some people may glean from this value and implement it into their organization, and that's fine. On OnStrategy's viewpoint, they're gaining people that are having time on their website, time in their company, learning about their company, and that leads to higher conversion. It leads to someone that would normally never have started a sales process. Now all of a sudden they have read and they've digested information from that. If we hop over to LinkedIn, they post many of these content pieces on LinkedIn. Sometimes there's other things as well. They share Harvard Business Review journals and just encouraging things for right now going on with the coronavirus and various different things like that. And so content here is designed with a goal in mind. It is to create customer engagement. And so giving you an example of this, when we think about what does it look like? What is the value of marketing in general? So marketing power. Does an art piece, does an article, does a video have marketing power? Is it useful for generating either sales or potential future sales? And this is really the idea behind content marketing. And as with the students in our class, a lot of them, especially in newer generations, content creation is really fun. And we can take those technical skills and how do we apply it to a marketing element? So think of it as goal oriented. It has a goal. Okay, and sometimes those goals, one of the ones we specialize in here is SEO, is gaining traction and visibility to the website. But other times it could be conversion. It's just you are taking potential people and getting them more and more integrated into your company, and maybe eventually that will lead to a sale. And in a buyer journey map would show that. Of course, a direct sale. Sometimes content can have a sale-oriented thing, although I recommend that content primarily is never to gain a direct sale, because it's not seen as content then. It's seen as an advertisement, as a push, as a promotion. And we don't really want that. Once in a while, it's okay. But for the most part, it should add value and someone should get something out of it with or without placing a sale. Ultimately, you want to engage. You want to engage your customers. And this is where content, whether it's video, whether it's a podcast, any of those things, these are the idea. This is the goals behind content.